Hey church, it's the middle of the week. It's Pastor Daniel. I'm in my office, not at my desk, but I'm here for your moment of encouragement and connection. Let's get started. Today we're going to talk about the tyranny of the blank page. As many of you know, in this summer, I'm helping to write an Advent devotional guide that will help shape and form us this Advent season as we look and celebrate the incarnation of Jesus and look at how Jesus Christ was the Word made flesh and moved into the neighborhood. We've got partners at First Hurst and at St. Paul UMC in this process, and as we were beginning the work, as I was beginning my work last Thursday, which is normally my sermon writing day, but because Britt was preaching, I didn't have to write a sermon, so I was trying to sit down and write for the book. I encountered the tyranny of the blank page. You ever had a moment where God invited you to do something new and you sat down to do it and you thought, I don't know if I can do this? That was me last Thursday. Last Thursday, I realized that I had become a talker, not a writer. My seminary self would be deeply disappointed in me. But you know, it's true. My writing process for sermons is very vocal driven. I read and I think and I make notes, and I read and I think and I make notes, and then I talk it out and I talk it out and I talk it out. I don't write a manuscript week by week. This video is a reminder that I don't write weekly notes to you guys anymore. We talk through Midweek Minute. I've podcasted for the last 5 years, and that is an incredible conversation, but it is talking. And so last Thursday when I encountered the blank page, it was intimidating. It was scary. There was something permanent about typing out the introduction to the book. Now, what I learned and what I remembered was the wise words of many who have gone before. When you find yourself in a moment like that, where you're trying something new for the first time and are wondering how to even begin, the invitation is to just start. Just start. And if it's not perfect, that's okay. Just start. So I began to type, and I typed some more, and I typed some more, and I typed some more. And then I went back and I rewrote what I had written, and I edited and I reformed and I recrafted. And I'm going to do it probably 5 more times over the course of writing this book. It's going to take a lot of different forms, but I was reminded of both what can happen when we are invited by God to try something new, that moment of pause, that moment of intimidation, that moment of, I don't know. But also what can happen when we say yes and continue to press forward. When we don't get stuck in that moment of pause, when we hit play again and just try. So, I don't know where God has been working in you. Maybe you're trying to write a book too. Who knows? But I bet God's been inviting you to try something recently. Maybe it's a new spiritual practice. Maybe it's a new connection with a new neighbor. Maybe it's something else. And you've gotten to that place where you've hit pause, where you've experienced the tyranny of the blank page, and you're like, oh, where do I begin? My invitation for you today is the invitation I received last Thursday to just begin. Hit play, get rid of the pause, and just start. Trusting that it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay, but that God is in it and God is with you.